Yet more. And today we got a map. Well, we didn't get a map. Technically today. But we got soldiers. We got lots of soldiers.
We got a map like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. But now we have soldiers. And, like, lots of them. Did a ton of off-screen recruitment here. Pulled up our tech unit to pretty much all A's and B's. Our medic unit has a couple of S ranks as well as a bunch of A's. So we are sitting pretty. We have a good team.
My God, so many
That doctor
people.
is just an artist. Have you seen what he can do with his scalpel?
I haven't gone over what artists do, but they really aren't useful in the single-player campaign. Basically, they are immune to the magazines and everything.
You cannot bribe me with your boobs.
That's basically it. I mean, they're really not... They're kind of useful in multiplayer if you deploy them a lot of times, because each deployment adds, like, 1 health and stamina each time you deploy them, up to a maximum of, like, 100 times, I think. So... But, yeah.
I just find it funny how they just ignore the magazine, like...
Yeah.
Years of life drawing classes have just left them dull to nudity.
Mm-hmm. They're like,
They
oh...
just think of it in a technical sense.
It's like, oh, that's nice. Whatever.
Yeah, good post, whatever. Battlefield.
So, today we're infiltrating the Warhead storage facility because we have to go do stuff.
At least they don't disable your goddamn gun.
We have to stop
Metal
Metal
Gear.
Gear sometime this quarter.
Yeah. So, Roy reckons the easiest way to do that is to disable their ability to transport nuclear weapons. Which is basically what we're here to do. And of course, obviously, the heavy machinery goes on the bottom.
Yep. It's
Also-
heavy, man. I wouldn't want to lift it.
No.
Screw that.
So, we got a new toy. Let's take this new toy out for a ride now that we have plenty of soldiers. No more recruitment really terribly necessary, so...
Blood Rampage.
Blood Rampage.
Yeah.
Yep. So this base introduces something that they completely forget about later on. And that is laser gates. Alarm laser gates. That are completely ineffectual, as I will show you. As soon as I stop taking a look around.
You're just pondering, just waiting. You're like, man, and I hate to be a soldier today because they're just
Snake
gonna
doesn't
get a
have any
mouthful of
smokes this
lead.
mission.
No, he does not. But see, these gates are completely useless. Look at them. They do nothing. I'm not going to walk plain as day through that opening. It's just not going to happen.
I wonder who was the designer. It's like, yes, I'll put this in really open, obvious spots. It'll totally work.
Truly the best trap I can ever lay.
The most obvious ones. They'll never see. Oh,
Damn it, they saw my trap. So yeah,
no.
I was thinking I was going to be slick and ambush this guy over here. So, you know, shotgun ambush.
Through a vent.
And then he went home for a rest. It was the end of his shift.
That would be the most shameful if that happened.
I'll see you guys heading out on vacation.
Just come back to it later. Oh my God! What the hell happened? What is all these shotgun? Oh,
Miss!
This vent just bit me.
the enemy's here.
Vents, enemy of man.
Now I'm curious. You're in a spot they can't really.
They
Where are you
can't-
tucking the shotgun?
Yeah, what the hell?
No, they cannot find me. They cannot get to me. I am completely safe.
They can't even bounce a grenade in there. They're like, ah, shit.
You have become invulnerable. Am I?
Snake, how the hell did you go through the grate? What the hell?
See, magicians. That's a thing in Metal Gear.
I didn't even realize that happened while I was recording. Wow. I mean, generally I'm paying the most attention while I'm recording, but how did I miss that?
Wow, this stage has a lot of vent maze action.
Yeah, it's
This is HQ.
actually
Ventilate
fairly
the hell
well,
out of these missiles.
it's fairly well ventilated. Who knew?
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby.
Also, my menu's full, and
Oop.
can't see shit out of this one.
Just pixels. Pure pixels.
You know, that one's actually a fairly, well-placed vent where you can't see anything. You know, the way normal vents usually are.
You mean like in the spy movies when someone's creeping out the vent, like, we can see the room in full view. Yep. And then
It's a
this
vent
one's
that's
like,
positioned to move air.
Mm-hmm.
The real trap, someone walks up after they see you sneak in and bolts a grate onto the other end. We got him.
We have trapped the man with the shotgun in the vents.
That guy has a really bad back.
Actually,
yeah, I know.
that's
Aren't you
actually-
all the way like that? Jeez.
it's actually a chick. And
Oh, that's even worse.
I hit the roof of the vent.
She's like, my god, this man is my enemy. I can't do anything. You ever heard of? Oh, too late.
Yeah, you should lie down. Just take a breather.
I hit her again somehow.
Literally, what the hell? Do they not know this thing called crouch?
How much
you know-
power is behind that shotgun that it can knock you back by your shin?
Exactly, I was about to bring that up. Just notice how far they fly when I hit them.
Fucking hell. Jesus.
I could be 5 feet away and they get knocked back 20. Look at that!
Full of flubber?
Fuck? Jesus Christ, what is the range on that thing? Holy crap! I mean, you shot that like at least a room's length, and she's like, whoop! Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yep, lasers.
More completely ineffectual lasers that I
Okay.
won't be.
That gun is the best gun ever. Just
It turns out you're in the laser storage warehouse.
You know, it might as well be.
fucking just send fuckers flying. I mean, if I could, I would just totally wait until a guard is near the ladder and then shoot him like, oh, see you next fall!
Just wait until someone's out, like, on a ledge, sneak up behind him, boom, and just watch him fly.
Meanwhile, that guy just kind of flinches. Just, feeling a little sore. Gonna have to hit the gym
Was that-
later.
Was that a delayed shot reaction or something? Because he went, and they went, I'm like, what? You didn't even shoot him twice.
I don't know. I really don't know.
The shotgun was too much for him. He's just like, I'm gonna flinch. That was not all.
I could totally survive. No.
Oh my god.
So, our objective happens to be down here. Yep. Sure looks like a machine room to me, I guess. Even though I have no idea what a machine room will actually not
Lots of things are machines.
Hmm.
Just a pile of
Oh,
levers.
A lever on top of a lever, on top of yet another lever. We call
Give
it
me
the
a lever
ultimate
large
lever.
enough, and I will launch a nuclear missile from anywhere in the world.
I could do something useful here. Any suggestions? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
He's like, this red X. I could totally
Snake,
blow
on this
shit up.
sabotage mission, you might want to break stuff.
You know, blow stuff up with a certain thing. Eh?
Blow stuff up with a thing you can control from far away. So as you're not in the blast radius.
Don't bother about breaking any particular stuff. Just start breaking stuff. Any stuff left unbroken could help, but stuff broken cannot.
Mm-hmm.
So just break stuff.
Yeah, the only thing we really need to break is right there.
This is patrol.
Except we're not allowed to break it.
The patrol called. Sucks to be them.
Huh. You should be more careful. Snake. The inner walls of this storage facility are more fragile than they look. With the way you planted that bomb, the blast would have been far too powerful. You would have ended up cutting off your own escape route. You're so focused on completing the mission that you neglected your own personal safety. Nasty habits are hard to kick. Eh, Snake?
Python, you dismantled the bomb, but you couldn't have had enough time.
Time? I had plenty. All I had to do was flash freeze the detonator, and poof! No more explosion. Sure is hot in here.
Python, so you were alive all this time. What happened to your body?
It has been a while, Snake. How long's it been since our last mission together? Nearly 10 years? We were both so very young back then.
Yeah. When the boss vanished, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing, you were there to save me. You were one of the few people I could always count on in battle. But I thought you were dead. You were wounded on that top-secret mission in Vietnam.
Yes, I was. At one point, I was within an inch of death. My body lost the ability to regulate its temperature. Left unchecked, it would rise continuously, uncontrollably. Eventually, my body would literally burn itself up. Without this suit and its liquid nitrogen filling, I wouldn't be able to survive more than half a day. But this suit has also made me a superior soldier. Look. Look at this stage I control. Not even your famous CQC will work on me.
But Python, why? You're a good man. Why join Gene's rebellion?
It's my salvation, Snake. Do you have any idea why the CIA let me live this long? They're afraid of you, Snake. You're a legend. A hero. You bested the boss. The CIA knows it. So they searched for a soldier strong enough to take you down if you ever betrayed them. They chose me. I'm the anti-Snake. And I'm the one man who can break you! Ever since I came back to Fox, I've been sent to do nothing but wet works, so as to keep my assassin instincts nice and sharp. Can you recall those you've killed in battle, Snake? I do. I have nightmares about them, nearly every night. They won't leave me alone. But I've spilled far too much blood by now to ever make amends. The nightmares end today!
Python, don't!
I've been waiting for this moment. The moment when we could meet each other face to face on the battlefield as enemies. Snake! After I've killed you, my purpose will be fulfilled. Let's go!
Thought.
Let's go.
Snake.
I said, let's go.
Gotta go. So, there's two ways you can go about this fight. One is to kill, one is to stun.
Suddenly we're on the N64.
When did Superman 64 sneaked in here?
There's limited visibility because he is an idiot and spilling his liquid nitrogen
Snake,
everywhere.
watch out, that's kryptonite fog.
Anyway, mechanics of the fight. He shoots you. Don't get shot. He also has a couple abilities that I actually didn't get the chance to show off because I was an idiot and didn't think to. Which, one is he shoves...
Video.
Yeah, pretty much. One of his special abilities is he shoves a liquid nitrogen grenade into his M16's grenade launcher and fires that at you. If you get hit with it, your weapon is frozen.
You just shoot each other in the face during training?
Oh boy.
His other special ability is to just lob a liquid nitrogen grenade at your face, and that freezes your weapon, and you have to wait before you can use it again.
Quite taking a bit of damage there, Python.
Yeah. I wasn't doing too well on this particular fight because I was more focused on using the shotgun than.
Are there any incendiary weapons in this game?
I don't actually know. I believe there's white phosphorus grenades, but I'm not sure.
Because it would be kind of weird to have fire weapons that you cannot use on the cold boss, who makes a point of mentioning that heat is bad for him.
It's like so hot, so hot. It's like the game's like, hey, throw something fiery. You know how games are.
So the biggest way you can avoid getting shot is to, when you shoot him, start just running in a circle around him.
Serpentine! Serpentine pattern! Serpentine!
I see what you did there. But, strafing really doesn't work. You're moving too slow. You have to actually run ahead of him, and his bullets won't hit you.
Amazing, Snake. I can see why. The CIA was afraid of you. Now I'll never have to take another life. Looks like I got my salvation after all. Remember this, Snake? I followed Gene because he promised redemption. But soldiers like us won't find redemption in the good of a nation or the hatred of an enemy. Soldiers need a hero. They need a man for whom they can gladly risk their lives. Can you bear the burden of knowing that you hold your men's lives in your hands, Snake? If not, you'll never beat Gene. Farewell, comrade. Python!
And when did these two guys get here?
So, like I said, there's two ways. Kill and stun. Here's our stun version. I fare a little better on this one. Still didn't show anything important off, like what the boss actually does to you. Also, you can't actually CQC him. It is impossible. He blocks every time.
Like he said, you cannot CQC.
Exactly. He's a man of his word. Also, don't strafe in the same direction he's going.
Don't even think of using auto fire. He'll know.
He'll know.
When it's game over. It's game over.
So, best way to take care of this boss, I've found, is to shoot him once and then run behind corners like this. Because he's too dumb to actually go around half the time. Except he'll prove me wrong. He always does. When he starts getting into the orange stam bar, he will start actually, stopping and then exposing his liquid nitrogen, whatever, doing his little freezing show. I don't know.
Vent.
Exactly. There you go. Vent. That's the word.
He's just venting all his anger on you.
Amazing, Snake. I can see why. The CIA was afraid of you. Now I'll never have to take another life. Looks like I got my salvation after all.
That's enough, Python. No more talk.
What do you think you're doing, Snake?
I'm trying to keep the liquid nitrogen from leaking out of your suit.
Don't do it, Snake. You can't. Your arms will freeze solid before it.
Same Python as ever. Going gets rough, and he gets all hot under the collar.
What?
You still owe me money from our last poker game. I can't have you dying on me yet.
Here I am, still watching your ass. Remember this, Snake. I followed Gene because he promised redemption. But soldiers like us won't find redemption in the good of the nation or the hatred of an enemy. Soldiers need a hero. They need a man for whom they can gladly risk their lives. Can you bear the burden of knowing that you hold your men's lives in your hands, Snake? If not, you'll never beat Gene.
Keep him.
They're gonna keep him.
Aw.
That's so touching.
Remember to spay and neuter your magicians.